Hey guys, Gruesome Twosome here.
Nope.
This is basically on location. We just got finished our 50th anniversary of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
We got one of our mods in the back who came with us to chill out.
We love him to bits.
So, this movie holds up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Very well.
I think it is better on the big screen, but almost any movie out there is better on the big screen, but those kills.
Right. I mean, my favorite scene, the first kill of the movie, I mean, that was honestly blows my mind. And then there's so much we could talk about. We could do the podcast right here, right now.
It's basically 10-minute video so that we got something, because I'm going to edit all this shit together, take a picture of all your stuff.
Yep.
We made a couple new contacts and all that stuff. We have some stuff happening in June. I'm pumped up. But your first kill, man, that hammer coming down, I didn't notice till we watched the movie that earlier they were talking about cows dying and all that stuff, where shooting him in the head
too, and like he's twitching.
Yeah, and then one more hit when they're talking about the hammer thing, and it kind of goes into my favorite scene, where it's the dinner scene where they're getting Grandpa to try to fucking hit her in the back of the head with the hammer.
Yeah, they got her once and left a pretty good mark, but man, that ending scene though,
yep,
that was so fucking intense, man. Like, just the crazy laughter that she knows that she finally got away. But can we also talk about the poor trucker who was just running away from the whole thing while Leatherface just swinging away?
Well, he got a good hit on Leatherface.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Dunk, Leatherface goes down, starts cutting his leg. Oh, man, he ran that guy over, and I was just expecting, like, oh, I can tell it's a dummy, but it's like...
Oh, but you even saw my reaction. I even, like, jumped and going, oh!
My reaction, I jumped when Franklin died. I wasn't like, just that dark scene of them trying to go over and just, Jerry. Did not expect Franklin to be that annoying in this movie.
My God.
But
so much that we can just pick apart from with this. I mean, like you said this earlier when we were leaving the theater room, just Rob Zombie like took a lot from this movie alone.
Yeah.
Especially just with the filming style of like the several close-up shots, especially in House of a Thousand Corpses, a scene that he's kind of embarrassed about. But we all know that was influenced by the dinner scene where it's like all those different shots of Sally coming in.
Just her eyes, that iris right there where it's bloodshot and all that.
You can see the blood vessels.
Yeah, I have a thing about eyes, so that part kind of creeped me out a little bit.
Right?
Yeah.
But my God, like, just, I was saying it before with Danky here and our moderator Rob. There's so many scenes that were just so uncomfortable because of how long and just the distance between the shots. But for me, it was so unsettling because there's so many parts where you're thinking like, oh, this is taking too long. But wait, is something going to happen because it's taking so long? And it kind of catches you off guard like that.
Yep.
And to me, there's not a single shot that is wasted. Like,
no.
Everything had meaning to it. It makes you feel uncomfortable, unsafe.
And I said this in the theater too, you're listening to this, and to borrow something from Chris Jericho and Spinal Tap, you're listening to this movie on 11. You're not listening to this movie where you're turning it down at like 10 on your TV just to not wake anyone up or just not annoy your things. But when you're actually in a theater and the music's all the way cranked, there was like some eerie, like, that it drove up my spine. And I know why it drives up my spine, because it's supposed to be unsettling. It's supposed to give you that spine tingling feeling, which...
Yeah, exactly.
It's out of this world.
And with like the chase scene with Sally, like it almost seemed like it was a snuff film.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, like, that was such good acting that it didn't even seem like she was acting. Like she was legitimately terrified. Like it seemed like all improv, just like, hey, just react how you would react. And then just like holding her hands behind her back while like forcing her head over the bin while Grandpa's like trying to like get her in the back of the head with the hammer.
Yeah.
And like just mind blown just with how good this movie is shot, how well the acting is.
Well, except for Franklin.
Yeah.
except for Franklin.
I think we were all happy that when he ceased to exist.
Are you kidding me? I jumped for joy. All right, guys. So, final rating of this movie.
Oh, 10.
10.
10?
10.
10. It's easy
It's a
to
classic.
say that this movie, without this movie, you wouldn't have films like Friday the 13th. You wouldn't have films like
Scream.
Halloween.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
You wouldn't have my favorite series of the Firefly family, because the Sawyers are the OG Fireflies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, that's the Gruesome Twosome with Maud.
+1.
The Gruesome Threesome.
We'll be back next Saturday with our thing.
The Thing, baby.
Who's the thing? All right,
That
guys.
is my jam there, baby.
See you guys later.
Right, see you, boys. And ladies.